Crime is on the rise in downtown Lawrence. Government leaders and business owners and their customers are concerned. KUJH-TV's Andrew Sherwood has been looking into the trend and joins us from the newsroom with an in-depth report. Andrew?
Thanks, that's right. Crime in downtown Lawrence has become a serious problem, and now many city leaders are looking into fixing this disturbing trend. Malcolm Miller works at a downtown barbershop. Several nights a week he can be found down on Mass Street enjoying a drink with friends or listening to a local band. However, a few weeks ago, Miller and a friend were heading home from one of these establishments late at night when their names were added to the list of victims of downtown violence.
We were crossing 9th and Mass, and this guy starts yelling at us from his car, and can't really understand him. But he pulls a Yui and jumps out of his car, hits me in my face twice, and then my buddy pushes him away, and then he gets hit in the face and splits his lip wide open.
Miller's friend was taken to Lawrence Memorial Hospital where he received 10 stitches for his lip. But Miller and his friend are not alone. In the last 5 years, the amount of violence downtown has risen dramatically, most notably assaults. In 2001, the Kansas-based Incident Reporting System recorded 41 assaults downtown. By 2003, that number was up to 166. After a slight decline the following 2 years, that number jumped tremendously. In 2006, assaults downtown rose to 245. And while assaults are on the rise, the city is also concerned about another dangerous downtown trend.
What's been on highest on everybody's radar is the potential for gun violence, and there have been some incidents.
In February 2006, shots were fired outside the Granada in downtown Lawrence following a hip-hop concert. It left 1 man dead and 1 woman wounded. In May of that same year, 7 shots were fired inside the downtown nightclub Last Call. According to the KIBRS, there have been 24 weapons violations in downtown Lawrence between June of 2005 to June of 2007, and 17 of these came in 2006 alone. These incidents have got the attention of city commissioners. They are now working closer with the Kansas Alcohol Beverage Control to take action against bars that have a documented history of violence.
The ABC is cooperating with us more, I believe, and there is actually a hearing for one downtown establishment.
That bar is Last Call, and on November 19th and 20th they'll have a hearing with the Kansas Alcohol Beverage Control. But they're not alone. The City Commission will now be looking at the safety records of all other bars in Lawrence.
It's my understanding staff's reviewing all the information from the police department. I don't know of any other particular establishment that we are going to testify at with regard to their license anytime soon. That will, I think, anybody's fair game.
One possible alternative the city is considering to make downtown safer is requiring bars to obtain an entertainment license in addition to their liquor license. This new entertainment license would allow the city to have more control over problem bars.
But would allow us, if there are issues of violence associated with an establishment, to quickly take action, to impose restrictions, or ultimately to close the place down.
The City Commission is not the only group concerned with the safety of a bar. KU students also consider a bar's safety reputation before deciding where to enjoy the evening.
It's really important. If there's any bar in town that is known for having safety issues, then I'll protest and I won't go.
Jane Pennington is the director of Downtown Lawrence Incorporated. Her organization is made up of over 100 downtown vendors looking to preserve, protect, and promote downtown Lawrence. It is not part of the city government, but they are urging the city to monitor situations downtown in order to increase the amount of patrolmen late at night.
I think that they've shown that additional patrolmen is a key answer to preventing problems.
From June 29th to August 4th of this year, the Lawrence Police Department experimented by adding 10 additional officers to patrol downtown each Friday and Saturday night. During that time, no major violent incidents has occurred. When asked to comment on the experiment and what else the police department is doing to increase downtown safety, they declined to be interviewed. However, one obstacle to adding more officers on a permanent basis is the city's budget.
This was a difficult budget year. Next year is going to be at least as difficult.
And instead of raising taxes, Pennington has an alternative idea that would gain revenue to fund extra officers at night.
One idea that's been floated is to extend the hours that they collect fees at the parking meters.
Currently, the city only collects parking fees until 5 p.m., but under her new proposal, the city would collect fees until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. That extra revenue would then go towards funding extra nighttime patrolmen. And for some Lawrence residents, they are willing to sacrifice a little bit if that means making downtown feel safer.
Or if they had, a tax to have more police and more security, if that meant that people felt safer to come downtown, then, I would be for it.
But until any new measures are passed by the city, it is up to the individuals to respect each other to make downtown a safer place. Andrew Sherwood, KUJH TV News. Be sure to tune in next week as it will have full coverage of the hearing between Last Call and the Kansas Alcohol Beverage Control. Back to you, Gretchen.